Welcome, 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 beloved sisters. I invite you to just take a moment here to allow yourself to arrive into our sacred sanctuary space for our journey today, for our meditation and ritual journey. Taking a few long, deep inhales and audible exhales. And again, inhale and exhale. And once more, inhaling and exhaling. Beloved sisters, welcome to our first gathering in the Keep Calm Amidst the Chaos series. So this is really designed as a 3-week guided soul journey to move through the global pandemic with grace and ease and integrity. It's an anchor in these stormy waters and a healing balm for our hearts. So really inviting you to come and drink from the well of sustenance and community and the sweetness of the hive here. And yesterday, during our new moon ceremony, we worked with the fire of Aries. And today, we're going to journey with water to find the balance. And for those of you who were with us last night, our pillar for this moon is igniting our inner fierce feminine flame. And our theme is permission to be powerful. So really, to maintain a sustainable burn, we need to have warming as well as cooling practices to keep us in balance. So we need to be able to be in the momentum and motion and flow, as well as the stillness and silence. For as you all know, these are deeply challenging times. And this is really an opportunity to come together, to center and to ground and to return. So with that, I would love to invite you to just close your eyes here. If you have a candle, you can light a candle. Just allowing yourself to really center into this present moment, here and now. And as you begin to slow down and deepen the breath, knowing that with each inhale and each exhale, that you're connecting in deeper with your body, with your truth, with each breath. Let each inhale and exhale be a homecoming to you. Allowing yourself to melt into your sit bones if you're seated, to melt into the floor if you're laying down, and just to really allow yourself to come into this present moment with nothing to do, nowhere to be, no obligations, no commitments, just you. Just us here together in the quiet and the stillness of this present moment, where we can just be. And in that, I invite you to visualize turbulent waters. The turbulent waters of the storm that are moving, that are flowing now. And maybe you are finding yourself tossed by these stormy waters. finding yourself jostled, finding yourself in uncertainty, finding yourself in fear, finding yourself in anxiety, feeling that turbulent water all around. Perhaps it's moving and jostling your body now. And just taking a moment to be present to the storm, to the turbulence that is here. And then to take a moment to drop down several feet below the surface of that turbulent water, where there is stillness. And I invite you to find that still point within you now. If you can imagine that there are points on each of your chakras, moving from your crown all the way down to your root in the center line of your body. And imagine that there's a dowsing line that drops from the crown straight down to your root, and there's an anchor that goes down deep into the water. A grounding cord that takes you all the way down to the sand, to the terra of the earth. And allowing that anchor to ground you firmly in the turbulent waters, just beneath the surface, in that still point. And here, allowing your breath to deepen even more in this moment. Making your exhale twice as long as the inhale, to down-regulate the nervous system and reset the nervous system. As you feel these cool waters all around you, calming you like a healing balm over your being. Continuing that breath pattern of exhaling twice as long as your inhale, really allowing all of the air to be released from your body fully. As you feel yourself in these cool, calming waters, in complete stillness, in complete solitude. Feeling the beauty and profundity of being able to sit together in silent space. Knowing it is equally as powerful as when we sit together in ceremony space. When we hold these nodes of silence and stillness. The I in the storm. We become grace. We become a healing presence for all those around us. We become a respite from the chaos ourselves, just in our state of being, sisters. So allowing yourself here just to be. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing you need to solve or resolve or address. Just being present to this very precious moment. And I invite you on the next inhale, if it feels resonant in your mind, to silently say, precious moment. And on the exhale, profound moment. On the inhale, precious moment. On the exhale, profound moment. Knowing that we do find ourselves now in a very profound moment in human history. An all hands on deck moment. And really feeling into the preciousness as well of this present moment and each moment we have. Continuing to breathe that inhale of precious moment and exhale of profound moment. Continuing that breath pattern of breathing out twice as long as the inhale to reset and regulate the nervous system. Knowing this time is a deep opportunity for us to reevaluate our lives, what matters most, where we want to turn and focus our precious life force energies. Savoring the sweet stillness of being now. Knowing this still point is available to you at any time. This anchor dropping you deep down into the earth. Down through the turbulent waters of the storm. Grounding and centering you in the eye of the storm. Precious moment. Profound moment. Knowing that we can rest here in the arms of the Great Mother, in the arms of each other in our sacred hive womb space. We can come here to rest and be nourished in the sweetness of each other and this profound, precious moment. Allowing each in-breath and out-breath here to become a silent prayer for a better world. A silent prayer that this may be a mass awakening. A silent prayer of remembrance of who we are and why we have come. And I invite you now to visualize around you a bubble of protection. And this bubble of protection can be any color you desire it. I see a violet bubble of protection that surrounds you fully. Just really taking a moment to feel into that bubble of protection and its field and its feeling and its texture and its thickness. And this bubble of protection is quite magical because it has windshield wipers on it. And as the world and the chaos swirls around and different things are thrown towards your bubble, whatever it might be coming towards you, that it just falls off the surface and the windshield wipers clear and clean away any of the residue, any of the darkness, any of the shit that is piling up around, knowing that this bubble of protection can literally wipe it away. Any of the fear stories, any of the projections, any of the anxieties that are coming at you from the outside world. Letting your bubble of protection protect you fully from these energies and help to cleanse them away with your windshield wipers so that you can see clearly and cleanly, so that you can stay centered in the storm and in your truth, most importantly. This bubble of protection also helps to dissolve any internal fears and anxieties that may be arising. Like the violet flame of protection, it transmutes and clears any of those energies from your body now. And knowing you can place this bubble of protection around you any time, anywhere that you need it. Let it be in deep support to you on this journey as you stand up and show your soul and allow yourself to be seen. Allow it to protect you from anything that you may be fearful of in this moment so that you can remain centered in the storm. So that you can keep calm in the midst of chaos. So that you can show up and bring your love into circulation now, without hesitation. Inviting you to continue to imagine that anchor grounding you in that still point. And continuing that breath pattern of exhaling twice as long as the inhale. We're going to move into just sitting in silent meditation together. And I would love to read a quote to you first, just so that you can allow this to marinate in your being as we sit in silence together. And this quote is by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. One of the most calming and powerful actions you can do to intervene in a stormy world is to stand up and show your soul. Soul on deck shines like gold in dark times. The light of the soul throws sparks, can send up flares, builds signal fires, causes proper matters to catch fire. To display the lantern of soul in shadowy times like these, to be fierce and to show mercy towards others, both are acts of immense bravery and greatest necessity. Struggling souls catch light from other souls who are fully lit and willing to show it. So with those words bathing your being, I invite you to come into stillness and silence while continuing that breath with the exhale twice as long as the inhale. Knowing that as we gather and practice together, that it allows us to continue the work of standing up to show our soul for struggling souls that need us most now. And for this meditation, you can remain seated. You could do it as a walking meditation, heel to toe. You could do it laying down. You could also make it a moving meditation. Whatever feels most resonant in your being right now. And I'll give us a minute warning when we'll be coming back out, or a minute notice, I should say, when we're coming back out. Continuing to feel that protective bubble all around you and those calming, cooling waters. Tapping into that anchored, still point within you. As you continue the breath of exhaling twice as long as the inhale. Continuing your meditation in silence and stillness, feeling the support of the sisterhood and deepening into this present moment, this profound moment together. Knowing that even when we hear those sirens, those noises in the outside world, that the windshield wipers on our protection bubble can also wash those away with ease and return us to that central, still point in our being. Even if you don't have the space in your quarantined situation or shelter in place situation, that you can even find stillness amidst noise and other chaos all around. This space is available for you to drop into anytime, anywhere. Allowing the Earth Mother to hold and anchor you, to center you firmly. Taking another couple of minutes here in our silent meditation. On these next few inhales and exhales, I invite that out breath that is twice as long to be a deep, cleansing breath to your entire system, to all of your cells. Imagining that the air you're breathing in is cleaning every part of your being. And as you exhale, cleansing and releasing anything that isn't serving in this very moment. Another deep cleansing breath here. Feeling that deep breath of life, of inspiration through the lungs which represent grief, the lungs of the earth, the Amazon, the lungs of the planet, the lungs of humanity, feeling that sacred breath fill those lungs. And allowing your next inhale to be a prayer for all those who are suffering from this virus in their lungs. Sending out a love flood and healing balm to all of those in need at this time, or anyone else that is suffering in any part of their body and their being in this moment. Not just the lungs, not just physical, whether it's spiritual or psychological. Or practical 3D, or financial. Just having these next few breaths be silent prayers for all those who need it most. On the exhale, sending out your love and blessings. Even holding up your hands, if that feels good, to send that energy out through the breath. And in the next exhale, sending this light and healing energy to all of our sisters here present on this call, and all those who are listening to the recording, and all those in the hive with us. Really filling the hive with our blessings and prayers, and that bubble of protection, which is the propolis of the bees that they use to seal the sacredness inside. So may this bubble of protection around each of you and around our sacred hive space, our sacred hive sanctuary womb space, be deeply protected now. May each of you be deeply protected now, so that you can keep calm in the chaos and lean in, for we are here to support you. And on the next inhale and exhale, I invite you to bring your own hands into your heart and to send that love and blessing energy to yourself, and to take in all the energy from our sisters as well. Knowing that we are one and together across the time-space continuum, regardless of when you are viewing this, and imbibing this sacred medicine and sweetness from the hive. It is timeless. And I invite you here to begin wiggling your fingers and toes gently. Maybe give your face a gentle massage, or any other part of you that needs some love and attention. And allow yourself to come back to the here and now, to this present moment, here with each other, beloveds. It's been a deep honor to journey and travel with you this afternoon, this morning, wherever you are tuning in from. And if you had any insights or anything that came through for you during the meditation, please do share in the comments below. This is a beautiful collective field of stillness and finding that inner still point within. And as a counterbalance to the fiery activation that we had last night as well, knowing that both are equally important to be able to have these warming practices that can ignite us and ignite our fierce feminine flame, and then these cooling practices that can really help us to maintain a sustainable burn for the long game, for what is ahead. And so thank you for coming to practice today, beloveds, and to be together. And I'm sending lots of love. And again, this is a 3-part series. So we are going to be gathering here at 12 Eastern Standard Time, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time for the next 3 Thursdays. So this Thursday, next Thursday, and this Thursday after. I'll be posting reminders as well. And if this is something that everyone enjoys and goes well, we may add in more as well. This is a bit of an experiment. So I'm so grateful. Thank you, Kiyomi and Karen. Thank you, Lisa. Wonderful. So glad it's amazing. Yeah, I'd love to hear how this resonates for you, and if you would like more, what is really going to be in greatest support to all of you here in the Hive at this time. I'm really in a space of deep listening, and so I want to be able to really show up and hold space for what is needed at this time. So let us know, and brightest blessings and love to you all as well, Lisa. Bye for now. See you all again soon.